Rahul, you
Rahul,
hear the quick
yeah,
introduction, Rahul?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Dr.
begin.
Vishal Ganar is a distinguished expert in neuro-rehabilitation psychology. He has a Master's of Philosophy and certifications from the Rehabilitation Council of India. Dr. Gunnar has dedicated over 15 years to clinical practice and child development. Currently, he serves as the director of the Bhumika Foundation and the chief psychologist at Kalida Rehabilitation Center. His leadership extends into public service as a magistrate for the Child Welfare Committee in Raigad and as the vice president of the State Psychologist Association of Maharashtra. As an accomplished author of 5 books, his research has shed light on critical issues like child abuse and the well-being of families with disabilities. His profound impact has on society is reflected in numerous honors, including the Maharashtra Ratna Award and the 2025 Bal Snehi Puraskar for his work in child rights protection. So everyone, please join me in welcoming Dr. Vishal Ganar.
So, Jai Bhim, everyone. Namaste. Yeah. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rahul, for introducing, and thank you, Vasnik, sir, that you given me opportunity to address this session. I'm addressing this first time to the group like Anna, and I'm so glad that you guys are doing such a nice job. I really liked it, and especially the kids section. I really enjoyed. They are developing a good confidence. Uh, yeah. So what I wanted to discuss about. I hope I'm audible to everyone. And
Yes, you are.
yeah. So the topic is understanding mental health in daily living. The Psychosukha, if you are reading on a screen, Psychosukha is an organization which is working for mental health rehabilitation, specifically in corporate sector. But we do have one Bhumika Foundation which works for mental illnesses, de-addiction, and rehabilitation of neuro conditions like autism, intellectual disability, Down syndrome, slow learners, and all. Yeah. So we'll move further with the topic. So, what is mental health? Let's discuss. I am sure everyone is aware about this. So, a state of well-being where an individual realizes their potential, can cope with normal life stresses, and can work productively. I'm sure we all, you all listeners, definitely can relate to this statement and definitely working towards reaching maximum cognitive functions and uh, every day you are taking efforts to deal with daily living challenges. So before attending directly to the concept, we need to understand what definition given by uh, agencies or organizations uh, organizations studying mental health in detail. So these are few definitions. So mental health is not just absence of illness; it is a presence of positive attributes. So no need to wait that you need to become ill uh, or if you are mentally fit, it doesn't. Mental fitness is different thing than the mental illness. So if you are mentally fit, definitely you will be able to fight uh, daily living challenges, normal adjustment issues. Illness is totally pathological part. Like if you heard about schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, obsessive compulsive anxiety, personality disorders, those we call it pathological part of psychology. But in daily living, mental health is it's more about coping with daily challenges and allowing self to lead more rationally. As Bhanteji addressed initially, I was listening it, and the story he narrated was very motivating. Mental health is our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. This is the third part of this definition, which give you direct sense of understanding mental health. So we mostly, as an individual, we carry three things in uh, in every individual. Like you can think, you can behave, and you can carry the emotion. So if three domains mostly we carry all the time, and one among them is disturbed, so your mental health is not in a balanced position, we can say. So further affect how we think, feel, and behave definitely, and it influences how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. So daily living, uh, we do have different kind of choices, and one of the choice is whether to be happy or not. It is your own choice whether to be calm or not, whether to be patient or not. No, so these are choices we are making every day. If you're becoming aware about your own thoughts, definitely your choice will be more fine, and it will lead your day properly. Next, please. Yeah, why mental health matters in daily life? It impacts on performance. Like you get influenced by surroundings. Influences how we think, feel, and handle a task at work or school or in the family, at home, or around you. It also, do have a connection with your physical appearance or physical presentation. Like mental health affects physical health. Like if you having disturbances in sleep. Nowadays, we started so many lifestyle issues like obesity, uh, hypertension, even some issues, cardiac related issues. Even nowadays, we there are so many cases reported of stroke. Such kind of issues may occur if you ignore your mental health, and that's really serious. And this is mostly happening with the people who are uh, more busy in their daily routine, and uh, they want to achieve something special in their life, but they forget to make a balance in life. So these are the things. Your brain is so tired, and automatically the stroke occurs. It's really serious. And definitely, relationship, it shapes how we communicate and connect with friends, family, your own people, right? So that's why if you are balanced uh, position of your mental state, or if you're carrying a good mental state, maximum time definitely you will be able to face nicely your life. So why mental health matter? Yeah, it's done. So common factor affecting daily mental health, like communication in family, like interpersonal and interpersonal communication. Like you talk with yourself, that is intrapersonal, and you're talking or communicating with others, it's interpersonal. So when you are talking within inside your talk, you need to observe whether you whatever statement you are making with yourself, you need to understand and ask a question self, that whatever I'm thinking or whatever I'm talking to self, is it really helpful to me or not? And interpersonal, it's more about respecting others, listening others. you know uh, I would like to mention one serious trick to listening others. Like if you are listening others, try not to listen yourself. Then if someone is talking to you, it doesn't mean that he or she is asking for a solution. He or she just want to share it with you. So it's really important at home. Listen each other more attentively, and definitely ask them before advising. Really, they want a solution or they want some advice from you. If they are not asking, it means they just want someone to listen their views. Next, environment plays again huge role. Uh, like, workplace culture, family culture, living conditions, noises, pollution, everything affects. Social media nowadays, we do have mobile addicted patients at a rehab. Almost 35% people uh, admitted in a rehab are screen addicted. Social media, again, nowadays, whatever you're thinking or whatever you're expressing is not your own thought. It is influenced thought, uh, which is not you, but you feel that it is you. And that's really taking your freedom and intellectual independency away from yourself. So social media plays a huge role. Again, it sometimes becomes poisonous. It removes your identity, uh, and you become the person what social media wants you to become. Yeah. So there are a few life events which definitely affect your mental health, like navigating griefs, financial stress, or relationship changes. Many things. And obviously, genetic and brain chemistry affects your mental health. These are a few common factors affects in your mental health. Yeah. Uh, so there are a few warning signs if you want to understand. I'm not going too much detail as I mentioned the topic. It is about understanding mental health in daily living. So we'll not go much into the clinical part, but yeah, there are a few concepts you need to understand, though you are not from the mental health field. So there are a few warnings, like emotional warning, like persistent sadness, irritability, or feeling numb. Many times you sit in the blank, watching towards the fan, flat affection. Sometimes you observe on your face. Such things definitely can give some hints about your mental health. Behavioral things, withdrawing from friends, changing sleep pattern, or loss of interest in hobbies. Suddenly you may observe that someone is overly laughing, overly communicating, overly expressing. Even those things you can observe. So there are many behavioral symptoms where you can identify the person whether he or she is mentally fine or not. Cognitive difficulties, like concentrating or um, cognitive is all about reasoning, decision making, memory, you know creative thinking, critical thinking. These are whatever uh, intellectual stuffs you are carrying, it comes under the cognitive factor. So this cognitive domain, like if you're not able to take proper decision, you're not able to concentrate properly on a given task, you're not able to solve your daily living issues or problem, you don't your problem solving skill is affected, then definitely there is some issue. Then physical signs you can see, like unexplained acts, like your whole body is in ache for no reason. Sometimes suddenly you feel low energy, sometimes you feel high energy, sometimes so changes in appetite, uh, or overeating. There are so many things you can observe. So whatever physical changes or changes in your daily routine physically may warn you about your mental health. Yeah. Next, please. So, how to screen? Look, it is like sometime even I may feel blank. Sometime I may face a challenge uh, to solve daily living issues. But whether I'm having it I'm in a problem or not, whether my mental health is in the right shape or not, that one single example may not decide. But if you observe the pattern of your behavior, pattern of your cognitive functions, pattern of your emotional functions, then it should happen frequently. Like if you are if you are facing kind of issues frequently in your daily living, definitely there is a problem. The intensity of emotion, intensity of your behavior is extreme, then definitely you need to consult a profession or at least share to your friend. And the duration, like, if you're using mobile for 5 hours, 6 hours, if it is more than like 1 hour even, then if the duration is too much, definitely this three screening tools I am sharing to you. And if you want to observe whether you have some issues, then definitely intense frequency, intensity, and duration of your behavior and thinking and emotion will help you to understand whether you are carrying stable mental health or not. Yeah. So the role of routine and structure day is really important. The anchor effect, how a daily routine provides a sense of control during chaotic times. It's like, you are carrying cognitive biases where people rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive when making decisions, right? So your first thought or uh, first reply is a reflect reply. It is not carrying any uh, you know uh, past experiences. It is not carrying any uh, thinking background. You're not much into solving the problem, and you're just replying immediately. So it is known as cognitive bias. uh, Take a pause, listen yourself before reply, and if you feel it is like expressing thing, then you can express. Otherwise, if you feel, you cannot lie with your own self. So the my advice is, whenever you are expressing anything, you just ask yourself whether I'm expressing the right thing or not, uh, whether it is going to help or not. Think, think again, and think about thinking. It will give you right answer, and it will erase maximum cognitive biases. So try to avoid this anchor effect. Sleep hygiene again plays huge role in your mental health. The critical link between 7 to 9 hours of sleep helps you to balance your cognitive, emotional, and behavioral pattern. Then, like moment like exercises, 20-30 minutes of daily activities release feel good endorphins. It's like a feel good chemical. Uh, uh, like if you are running for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you will start feeling good about your own body and mind. You'll get motivated easily. So try to uh, spend at least 30 minutes on your physical movement whenever you get time. Don't wait that, okay, I'll start in the morning 6 o'clock, and if you're not waking up in the morning at 6 o'clock, then you are not doing it. Do it in the afternoon. Whenever you get time, you just try to do it. It really helps you. So these three things really plays a huge role in your daily mental health issues. Yeah, please next. As we all are Buddhist community from, already, there are many psychologists who had given um, good psychotherapies, uh, including Sigmund Freud, Skinner, Watson. There are so many psychologists in even India. But many psychotherapies or psychological concepts are already given by Bhagwan Buddha. So if you are repeating Panchashil in your daily life, and if you understand it, so already Panchashil gives you a better understanding about your mental health, and that's the best therapy you can perform by yourself in your daily routine, like ahimsa, non-violence, reducing anger and aggression towards others, and yourself creates internal peace. it's really important. Uh, like Pana Tipata Veramani Sikkapadang Samadhiyami. Then Adinna Dana Veramani Sikkapadang Damani. Asthya, non-stealing, respecting others' time and property, builds integrity and reduces the anxiety of guilt. Then right conduct, Kame Sumichachara Veramani Sikkapadang Samadhiya Dhyami, like cultivating healthy, respectful relationship prevents emotional turmoil. Then you need to be truthful to yourself and others. Honest communication eliminates the cognitive load and stress of maintaining lies. Musavada and Veramani Sikkhabadam Samadhyami. Then, then uh, up, up, abstaining from intoxicant keeps the mind radiant and clear for better decision making. This is what Sura Mera Majapamadatana Veramani Sikkhabadam Samadhyami. This Panchu, it is already with us. There is, if you're following all this, then I don't think my profession will have much challenges to work in the field. Yeah, these are few things. Next, please. So this Panchashil gives a good mental clarity, by the way. So importance of social connection. We all are social animal. Don't forget, and seeking attention is a basic hunger mentally. Like food, uh, like sleep, like health. These are basic things. So seeking attention or paying attention is a uh, basic thing we as a social animal need to understand. So quality over quantity. Focus on few meaningful relationships rather than many superficial one. You need to understand who is really unbiased to you, who can listen yourself more, who is really appreciating you and also criticizing you. Then vulnerability, like the power of sharing struggles with trusted person. It is really important. You need to identify one trustworthy person and uh, share your emotion, share your thoughts, share your ideas to whom you feel really, okay, I can trust this guy. So community, like engaging in the group activities or volunteering to build a sense of belonging, like you are doing such a nice job, though we are not physically much near, but virtually at least you're trying this. But if you meet physically, it's really magic. You can see the changes in your daily routine if you have good social connect. So again, my advice is not to ignore this social connection. Don't keep yourself in four walls. I know there are so many OTT platform you can entertain whole day to yourself, but that's not life. Yeah. Next, please. So again, eightfold path for the mind. This is the best strategy I can share to you, like wisdom, right view. No, it's again. It is not from me. It is already given by our literature. Given by Buddha. So right view, like samyak drushti, if you see, seeing things as they are, not as we fear to be, right? Mostly you are there. The maximum people are not able to see the present. They're mostly engaged in the fear, which may come tomorrow or may not come, right? So samyak drushti is really important. Then right intention, acting from kindness, not ego or greed. Nowadays uh, there is one good dialogue in Hindi movie. ये अभी अभी अमीर बना है. So those people who are living a new luxury life. suddenly they found changes in their life and they forgot what kindness, what is to be grounded, So your intentions really help you to lead your life. So we all need to carry kindness, uh, self-respect is really important, but respecting other is also equally important. Then Sheila, right speech, communicating truthfully, kindly, and responsibly. It's again your communication with your partners, with your colleagues, with your friends. We need to uh, we need to respect their dignity. We should be very careful whether you are harming the dignity or not, right? Yeah, the population of whole world is like 850 crore, and believe me, no one can match your thinking. You are the unique person on the earth in the universe, and so you are respected. You are respectful. So others too, right? So communicating uh, nicely with good respect helps us. Right action, behaving ethically and avoiding actions that causes harm. Then right livelihood, earning a living in ways that do not harm oneself or others. Again, next please. Panchashil. Pan, next please. And also samadhi. So right efforts, cultivating positive thoughts and letting go of negative ones. It's again in a Buddhist practice. Uh, these are Ashtangic Marga, right? So this is best psychology, I feel. These are best psychological concept given by Buddha. Right? Mindfulness, being fully present in the now. Look, you are breathing now, right? So this is present. You are breathing. That's the best thing happening with you. It's beautiful feeling. Then right concentration, developing a focus and calm mind. It's really important. So this Ashtangic Mark, best solution uh, to lead your life, to lead your daily living. There are two things like emotion and intelligence. If you allow your emotions to lead your life, you will get a lot of disturbances. But if you allow your intelligence to lead a life, this intelligence is very much trained to balance your emotion and balance your behavior. So yeah, this Ashtangic mark says same thing. Next, please. So I would like to conclude here my presentation with uh, mental health is a daily journey, not a destination. Though there are few people may say that you may achieve your best mental health, don't wait for that. It is journey daily. What is learning? Learning is a permanent, desirable change in your personality. Permanent, desirable change in your personality. So by using all these small things will help you to achieve your best mental health, but it's not destination. Maybe your next day will be better than your present day, but don't wait for next day. Your present should be more calmer, more happy, more balanced. Small steps, pick one good daily habit to start tomorrow. Every morning, if you just just establish small goals, like if you find too difficult wake up in the morning at 5:30, okay, at least you can wake up at 7 o'clock. So this challenge is less difficult than waking up at 5:30. So give small challenges, And again, think about thinking. This is the metacognitive thought or metacognitive concept, which says about whatever you are thinking, you can think about it again and again and again, and you will get best thought out of it. So thank you very much listening so patiently. And if you have any question, I hope I try to present few things really important in a daily life. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I'll open the floor now to any questions anyone may have. If you would to please raise your
I
hand.
would like to see your faces whether this
Yeah.
really difficult. I am habituated to address people directly. Online I really choose, but uh, yeah. So I would like to see whether you were really listening or not. Yeah, I hope few concept I try to deliver properly, which you were already aware about. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question, Dr. Ganesh. Thank you for your wonderful presentation. I always face the issue while communicating with the kid, especially like screen time and study time, pushing them for that. What is the best strategy to, to handle
So
that?
whatever you're expecting from your kids, you start with yourself first. That's the
It's
best thing
hard
you can do.
sometimes because, like, see, like we have office work and all, and I'm sitting on my laptop.
Yeah,
Then my son says, "Papa, you're always sitting in front of laptop and you're stopping us to
yeah.
watch it." So it's
So
really
so
hard
it's
to, you know,
that's what the challenge is. But
yeah.
if you really want, you're really expecting this from your kids, then kids do not learn from verbal instruction; they imitate you.
True, true. Means I generally
Yeah.
take them for walk and all whenever possible so
So,
that we
yeah.
have some bindings, like Saturday,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Ha,
Then they,
but there is no other alternative for this.
yeah, yeah, agree, agree.
Yeah.
But still, I
And
want,
so, yeah,
yeah,
best is spend time with them whenever you get opportunities. Do not engage in mall culture whenever normally what happens if you're taking them to the mall, and you know uh, they build relationship with the mall, not with the parent.
yeah, that,
Once they grew up, they understand money transaction, and they will say, okay, Papa, now you give me money, no need to come along with me, I'll buy whatever I want. So whenever you get time, go on the ground, go to the garden, play with them. But that's not a solution for screen. This is the
yeah,
solution for
no,
building
this is
relationship.
different. Yeah, no, that I
Yeah,
totally agree. Like
yeah,
even for money part, whenever we go to shopping and all, I just try to make them convince what is important, what is optional, so that they have the better brain,
yeah,
logics, like to really understand what is we really needed. Like sometimes they expect expensive toy, and then they said, "See, I need to fill gas in my car. I can't spend money here." So I know sometimes they have to accept that no answer or negative answer, but they still need to you know understand why I'm taking that call, so that tomorrow when they will be in my place, they know that what decision parent need to make. So I try to explain all those things in real scenario, like, but still, like, sometimes it's really overwhelming when you're doing office work or something, and then they're still demanding some stuff. So, like, it's really important to like to understand, to give the hard time for stop TV time or screen time. So that's what I think to understand. But yeah,
yeah. So in such situations, we need to prioritize stuffs
yeah,
and stick with the priorities. Once you decided, just go with that. And that's what is difficult, right?
yeah, yeah. Parenting is not easy for until as you go
Yeah,
in that phase, you will. There are other issues
yeah.
also, but currently, what currently
The
we
screen screen
role.
screen issue is really serious issue. The screen is not allowing kids to grow properly.
Eh,
And it is like overall personality growth somewhere is harming, affecting badly.
True.
So so like Sarvangin Vikas,
Right. Right.
that's really important,
Yeah, the
and
kids
this screen
avoid
is
to
not
grow.
allowing. Yeah.
Yeah, kid avoid don't want to play outside, and also we
Yeah.
need to push them out, go out and play, and like sometimes.
Yeah.
So
There must be some reward system if they are going out. I really like one of the segment that kids are sharing story.
yeah,
They are narrating story. It's really appreciated.
yeah, yeah,
But that's virtual, right? If
true.
you get opportunity to engage them in reality, it will be really good. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That is also a good suggestion. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you, sir, for answering the questions. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Satyanath has a question as well, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for recognizing me. Jai Bhim and
JP.
Namo Buddhaya. It was very interesting presentation. Um, and thank you for your time. Couple of things that come to my mind. Talking about right intention, acting from kindness, not ego and or greed. And likewise, the second one, right speech, communicating truthfully, kindly, and respectfully. In these things, you know, uh, people, I think we all read it kind of ritually, look at it, and but how do we
May I see you, sir?
just
Your voice. Can you
just
just
let me finish?
open the video?
Hello.
Yeah.
Do we really apply it to
Yeah.
ourselves? I mean, rather than applying it to somebody else and judging him or her. How do we? Because when we act or speak, we forget about these kind of uh, teachings. And so, can you suggest how really we apply
Yeah.
to
So
our?
basically, we are aware about so many things. What is kindness, how to be uh, how to respect each other. We are well aware, but we are not sensitized enough. That's the problem. And sensitization starts with listening. And my advice you, if you really want to practice it in your daily routine, just listen the person or request if you want to share something to others. You request them just listen me and not to listen yourself when you're listening others. So that's the best thing you can start practicing, and slowly you will uh, observe yourself that you are more sensitized enough to build a good rapport and build the good communication. So that's the best trick to start. The step one I can advise you slowly. Next step, definitely you will get it easily. I feel it will really work. Listening others will definitely work. When you're listening others, don't listen yourself.
Yeah,
The problem is we try to prove something to others all the time,
yeah,
and and it is observed in a very highly so-called intellectual uh, community or people. you know uh, so they do not want to listen other, they just want to share their knowledge, and they just want to prove that how great I am or how better I am. I think let's listen each other, because whatever thought, though he or she is not much educated or literate, uh, but still you can listen. Just be calm and listen. That's what you can do best. And it's not always people are seeking for a solution or advice from you.
I absolutely, it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I agree with you that listening, is very important. Many
yeah.
people just keep on talking and they don't listen. Listening brings in humility and everything good. Listen, be a good
You
listener.
know why psychologists are a highly paid professional basically because people there is no one to listen outside
Yeah,
and we are good listener
right.
and and that's why this field is grooming day by day. Yeah,
Thank you very much. Thanks.
thank you sir for asking questions. I'm so
Um,
I hope I convinced rightly or you're agreeing with that.
Doctor, there's another question in the chat.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the difference between guiding and or advising and controlling your children?
Guiding, advising, and controlling. Okay, what is the difference between guiding or advising and controlling children? Or okay, so controlling is all about you want to, you know, run your own kingdom. It's like you become a king and you want to control everything and you feel that okay, this is going to be the best option for him or her because you're observing him or her, right? And that's why observer can tell you nicely, but we forget so many times that the person to whom you're observing is also observing self. So they do have a good direction. So controlling is like, okay, if I'm becoming alcoholic, you can control me. You can stop me forcefully. That's really important because you're observing me that I'm wasting my money, time, and life behind alcohol. So whenever it comes to the problematic behavior, you need to control it at any cost. Let's not allow anyone to harm self, right? But guidance, like if you want to advise, okay, you can choose one A, B, C, D options. So these are so you can tell them importance of A, B, C, D, and let them decide. So controlling will not be there. They will be able to take their own decision, but you are guiding them. So you're not torching them. You are just guiding them. These are few options. You can choose wisely. You give them opportunity to think about it and let them decide. And if they feel that okay, they found it's difficult to decide, then better you consult the professional because professionals do not go with the biases, right? So my advice is let's not control everyone. Those who wants to control the behavior, which are problem behavior or undesirable behavior. Guidance helps people. It is like giving options and like making them aware about the stuff. Yeah, and anyone can guide on the basis of experiences and maturity. But my advice is go with the professional guidance.
Um, uh, I know a couple of people have raised hands or questions. I don't have an option to raise a hand, so I will just ask here directly, Dr. Vishal. Uh, so sometimes there are friends who need help, but they are not in position to listen because they feel like I know everything what I'm going through, but still their life is miserable. You can see it, but they are not ready to listen, and it becomes really difficult conversation to make them understand. So how do you tackle such situations?
So basically, here they are aware. They are in the denial phase. Right, first of all, they all are aware that no, you need to understand, no one can lie self, right? खुद से झूठ नहीं बोल सकता है कोई. So So they are aware that they are in a trouble, they are in a problem. But the problem is we are practicing these problems on a daily basis, and we feel it is a normal then because you are practicing same and this is the life, you know. And then the statement like, "नहीं ये छोटी मोटी बातें तो होती रहती है. This is what the life is," you know. So we are accepting abnormal life as a normal life, and we are practicing, though we are aware. That's why I said awareness is a different thing, but sensitizing self is really important. So sensitization is all about efforts. Sensitization is all about practicing exactly opposite to the problem. Like I'm having a habit or I'm habitual for laziness, you need to counter it by practicing activeness, right? So they are aware, but if you feel that they are harming self or they may try to harm self, just stand with them. Don't verbalize anything. Just allow them to make a sense that you are there. And if you're asking others or you're saying others that okay, you need help all the time, you know, they will disagree with that. If you really want to help them, be there just physically, and well, they will one day they will share it to you. Okay, just help me, and then that's the right time to help them. So you want to help them immediately. In such cases, just give them opportunity to deal with their own issues. Observe them, be there for their security, for their safety. Definitely they will come to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You know, we are actually very helpful individuals by nature. We want to help everyone, right? So, but let the call come from other side. That's really important when you act as a helper or you want to act as a helper.
Yeah, but sometimes it also affects you negatively because
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
so,
That's what. So that's again skill not to allow to affect you negatively. You know, that's again a skill. How to stay away from the thought, not from the individual. That's again a skill, and it is really uh, it is really important to understand the space, your own space. If you are trying to enter in other space, definitely it will affect. You have your own space, and that space is really beautiful. You can enjoy. Believe me, you do not have any problem in your life. Maximum problems are um, it's like Abel Mujemar types. So these are things you are inviting problem. Yeah, and so many times problems are not problem. Yeah, but yeah, it's really good that you want to help someone and you are eager to help them. But fine, wait, they'll come to you.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Vasnik Uncle is next.
Hello, Jabim sir. It was a very nice presentation.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for opportunity and texting me.
no problem. But the way I take it, this presentation, that you compare a lot of issues with the Buddhist practice, and that is a good thing. So, as a Buddhist, and the people who are on the call are the Buddhist, everything is there in our Dhamma, but we are not practicing that thing. Yeah.
You guys want to pay us, that's why.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and
Otherwise, everything is at your home. Everything is there in literature. You can
correct.
read it.
Correct. So my quick question here, Ganar sir, ki nowadays, this mental health changed to behavior health, to change to so many names. I mean, the things are the same, but they are trying
Yeah.
to change the terminology.
Yeah.
So, and this is a number one subject in the world right now. I mean, and the very popular that you mentioned also. And we are not only dealing with the generation that is going to come, but the generation that is going to come in the AI platform, right? Because we are evolving in the different world right now.
True.
So in the AI evolution, how do you think this going to take it over? I mean, we are in the .com, .net, but now it's going to the AI, right? It's another different world. So what do you think the next?
There are always two sides of things, right? It's all about how much lalchi you are, you know. So if you do not want to explore self, then definitely you will take help. But it is artificial, right? It is artificial. It is not your own. So your own, though it is raw, is really important and has value. Though we are in an AI world, we should not ignore our own potential and we should not accept it as a reality. You can take it as a learning, you can consider it as a information. I feel whatever AI information you are reading every day, it's already available in Google and other forms of literature. So dependency on AI is really difficult to manage. Here your intellectual independency is affecting. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there is one article he is talking about Mansik Swatantra. It's in Marathi. So Bauddhik Swatantra. So this intellectual independence is affecting by AI. And this AI is capturing your mind. This AI is not allowing you to think independently. You are thinking what AI is influencing, So though AI is not giving all the time wrong information, but though it is right, at least check it once, check it twice, and then you can decide whether you should take it as a part of your life or not. Till the time it is on screen is fine. If it start affecting your own physical and mental health, then it's really difficult. So we should, practice every day, by staying away from mobile, staying away from screens, staying away from so-called information resources. Just be with yourself. Being with yourself will help you to explore yourself more. So just stay away from any devices which is affecting your thinking pattern. But it's a
I
real
like
challenge. Yeah.
and I like that you mentioned the four wall. Just
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
away from the four wall, right? Just go out,
Yeah. Go
walk,
out.
do something. Yeah.
Yeah. But we should consider it as an artificial intelligence. Itself says that it's an artificial intelligence. And still we are like it's like a smoking. Smoking per likha hua, it is harmful to health, but still you are smoking. AI itself warning you it's artificial.
Correct. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I think we have Ravindra uncle next.
Jai Bhim, sir. Happy New Year to everyone there. I'm Ravindra
Yeah.
from Nagpur.
Yes.
Very reflective and very profound lecture today. We hear from Dr. Vishal. Vishal, sir, thank you so much. Sir,
Thank you.
as you said, one should not be reactive, but profound reflective on reacting to the post or writing something. So, sir, I recently had gone through a post that was circulating on the social media. Why Buddha was and Buddha's followers will be the beggars only. And whoever there means he said like that post read like that. I don't agree with that. And we know how great Buddha's teachings are for we all to transfer our lives and live better, prosperous life and peaceful too, and with moral values also. But that post we need to we need to discuss among us, and why he has left. The question in my mind came, why Buddha have left everything whatever he was having. He was coming from a kingdom, and he just done his that all sacrifices, and he was having nothing, and all here followers or the bhikkhus were to go to the homes and beg their meals, and then they were giving their guidance, and this means transforming the lives. But will it not be better, or would it not be better to have not to go the clinging to the things, but needful clinging should be there? Why shouldn't that had been followed? That question also came to my mind. I think you will answer this, please, sir. I have no
You,
doubts. Whatever Buddha has done is rightly and very morally correct. Everything was there.
if Buddha left everything, and
Yeah.
why did he left everything? If you want me to answer it, I need to become a Buddha first. Right. So that's really difficult to answer. Maybe you may read more Pali literature. You'll definitely get answer. And I'm, maybe like I can only say maybe. Don't take it as a concrete answer. As I said, he was a great human being. He is rather. He is the best individual on earth, as he had directed everyone towards a peaceful life, and he had given the marga to come out of your dukkha, right? So I think you'll get more answers from literature. I'm not sure why did he left everything. These guys, those who actually are doing miracles, they are in a different aura of their own cognitive functions. I think they use their maximum mendu brain. Uh, it's really difficult to answer, sir. I think I need to practice psychology more 25 years, then I'll reach to the answer. Why did he left? Sorry, I may not answer this.
Okay, thank you, sir. I was
Yeah,
listening to your talk while we were
uh,
walking with. I'm walking with my daughter, evening
yeah,
walk, and
great,
that
great.
was a
Yeah,
really
spend time with her.
very
That's really
significant and
important. Yeah,
reflective. Thank you so much.
yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Next, we have a question in chat from Sanjay. He
Okay.
asks, due to present situation of life, mostly both partners are working and have to stay at different locations. This causes missing of closeness and then switches over to depression. So how can we resolve this?
So due to present situation of life, mostly both partners are working and have to stay at a different location. This causes missing of closeness and okay. Uh, mm, mm, mm. uh you need to discuss it, right? You both partner. Yeah, it's this is common situation most of the couple are facing. But it's not always that you are uh, you look here. You need to come together physically somewhere, right? And you need to take efforts on that. You have to decide something to come together, or to solve the situation, or prioritize and keep your own health and mental health on a first number. First thing here is you need to look after yourself. Though you are married. If you start taking responsibility of your own, then your partner will be really happy. Don't be dependent on the partner. But if you really want to, this is really realistic question, right? This is realistic question. If your job is your priority, then stick with job happily. Keep yourself engaged in some meaningful task. Try to meet at least on weekend. That's the best thing. Let's not discuss separation. Let's not discuss how far you are. Let's discuss how to come together, how to stay with each other. Though you are not able to solve that problem, just keep it away, that problem, because it is not right now solvable, but you will get opportunity when you both will be together, you know. Uh, but that's a choice. That's a necessity. Staying together, staying away from each other for a job. You want to earn. If you want to earn money, definitely. And money will definitely help you to shape your life. But ultimately, you need to plan, both of you. And if it is leading depression and all, it means you are depending on your partner, on your emotional support, mostly, right? So went out, share your emotion, at least virtually, like we are uh, sharing our views. But the realistic answer is try to do something where you can spend maximum amount of time with each other. That's only solution here. This is a very realistic problem among couples. They are worried because they are away, but they are not trying to come together again. Yeah, you can address that way, and if it means if you are getting depressive symptom, it means you are not giving uh, time, or you're not sparing time for your own health. At least start physical exercises, develop your hobbies, go on social, just try to make some opportunity where you both will come together, that, yeah, look, fact is really important. You cannot change the fact, but what you perceive from the fact is really important. So what you perceive from the real situation, you know like the glass half bhara hai, khali hai, this is perception. So whatever is with you, try to be happy and try to make some opportunities. And if you're feeling depressed, look, depression and depressive thinking is totally different from each other. Depression is total pathological part. You need to consult professional. But if you're carrying some depressive thoughts, let's share it to your partner and try to make some opportunities when you meet maximum. दूर रहने के अपने काफी फायदे भी है, वो भी देख लीजिए. राइट. आई थिंक काफी पर्सनलाइज हो जाता है इस सवाल का जवाब देना. इफ यू डिस्कस दिस इश्यूज with me personally, I'll be able to answer it. But these are a few common things. Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor. Next, I think Pawan Gawande uncle has a question.
Wow, so many questions. I'm liking it.
Hi, Jai Bhim.
Jai Bhim. Namo Buddha.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Namo Buddha. Thank you, sir, for your talk. It was really helpful. One quick question. It's mainly regarding parents. So, for example, I have seen a few people from previous generation. They are like not letting it go. Something like they are like, you did this one 20 years ago. Like, for example, just a random example, right? Between my father and my uncle, they are like, you did that 20 years ago and you did that 25 years ago. And And I'm like, it's already been 25 years now, let it go. But I don't know why it's not possible for them to let it go and still clinging on to things like that. Even, for example, in case of like moms or aunties, they're like, my daughter-in-law did this one 15 years ago, and these are very minor things. It's not even like a big deal. And I'm like, let it go. But uh, for me, it's easy to let it go. Maybe that's my nature. But I don't know, for some people, it's not easy. So I was like, will therapy or something help? Or like, what's your take on that?
It's a part of life skill education. You know, the life skill education is really important. It helps you to ignore a few things. It helps you to develop good listening skill. Uh, though they are repetitively saying same thing, it doesn't mean that they want to hurt you. They just want to uh, share that memory, and they get opportunity to share it in a daily living. Like for example, if you are doing something wrong or related to wrong, then they'll immediately recollect that memory and they will say, बाबा तुमने तो 20 साल पहले किया था, तुम कैसे बता सकते हो मुझे? I know, don't teach me. मैं तुम्हारा बाप हूँ. Yeah, so that there are so many things. Being a good listener, you can just ignore. It's not always important to pay attention to each and everything. Though these are words, though these are experiences, though these are emotional sharing, uh, not really important to pay attention. Ignoring is really best skill, but don't ignore if it is harmful, right? So we need to learn few life skill which really help us, and psychologists and professionals like me teaches, how to ignore, how to listen, how to. It's all about practice. It is not. Look, what you become emotionally, even what you are practicing.
Yeah.
So practicing, we are aware what to practice, but we are not aware how to practice it. So people like us, हमारी है दुकानें शुरू, so you can come and learn something. It's really important. What is wrong in that? You go to or at least there are many virtual classes. They help you to build a good personality, personality grooming, personality improvement. But if you can see, psychotherapy is totally different. Psychotherapy is a very deep thing, but it's just a life skill education part. So I think,
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
it is quite possible to acquire new skills.
Yes, right. One more challenge with parents I seen is like, they are like at the certain age, they are like, we know everything now, don't teach us. Or even if I will say, for example, tell them like, can you go to therapy, they are like, I know more than what that therapy person knows, something like that. So that is also another challenge.
Yeah. So my advice is, let's not try to change them. Let's be what you are, and accept they are right. Acceptance will help you, right? But when it comes to you to perform, you perform your own. Detachment from that particular thought is really important. The thought coming from the other person. How you are going to detach from that, though it is coming again and again, right? But you need to detach again and again from that thing.
Okay,
So
thank
that
you.
again, yeah, it's really.
Sir,
Yeah.
the members are saying, sir, we probably need another presentation on this topic. So I
Wow.
know
I'm
your
glad.
time is very valuable at your profession, but in near future, sir, if you are available, definitely if you can allow us another 1 hour of your time. We'll
Anytime,
definitely
sir.
give you a
Anytime.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already 5 minutes past time at this point, so unfortunately we can't take any more questions. But I want to say thank you so much to everyone for joining the meeting. I want to thank Dr. Veneral Banteji Sariputta for blessing us with the Dhamma talk, as well as Sheila for leading the kids motivational story section, as well as Risa for bringing a great story for the kids. And lastly, of course, I want to thank Dr. Vishal Ganar so much for being here. It's been a great presentation and really insightful. So thank you so much for this, and I'm sure we will
Pleasure.
want to invite you again.
Thank you very much for listening. And there are a few responses I shared in general. Don't take it personally. So if you really want to discuss something personal, then do contact your psychologist or counselor. So whatever I said over here, it is it's like a general discussion, right? So don't take it as a final.
Sir, is
Thank
it
you very
okay to
much.
share your contacts, or some members are asking privately?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. No problem. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you so
Thank you,
much,
sir.
Doctor.
I
Jai Hind.
had
Namaste.
had my
Then
hand
okay.
for a long time. Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I had my hands up for a long time. The gentleman didn't give me an opportunity to ask you.
Please ask, sir.
Yeah, how do you deal with some people who somehow gain the position of moderator or whatever in a WhatsApp group, and they are virtually the dictators, and they think they know all, So how do we? Uh,
I don't deal with them, sir.
so no, but how do, by saying you, I mean I. How do I deal with?
That's not everything. I think that's not everything. Uh, it is just virtual, and if it is affecting you, it means we need to build some coping mechanism. Taking it sportingly. If it is kind of criticizing others or expressing views which may not match with your views. So every individual everyone is bound with their own thinking, with their own rules and regulation, sometime organizational rules and regulation, right? So they are bound to follow it. So in such cases, once we work in an association, association association gives us opportunity to play our own role, but it should not go out of the association. I feel, but if it is kind of disrespecting each other, then better ignore it, because it is just a virtual. It is not harming physically or mentally. But if you are taking it personally, then definitely virtually it may affect you. Mostly we are in a myth. WhatsApp groups or taking WhatsApp group seriously is not that serious, basically.
Yeah, but
So
even with the virtual group, by interacting with each other, you kind of become a sort of a family. And if somebody has the power to just squash you, throw you out of the group, it's like killing that person. I don't have a way of communicating to the rest. I mean, I've been thrown out. So a couple of individuals' phone number, etc., I may have, and I may send but they are not willing to debate the things. They can't answer logically, and they said that I don't want to waste other people's time or whatever. I don't care what you take, you are gone. And, I mean, it's impossible to and it's not, I don't think just because it's virtual, one should really have that kind of a dictatorial attitude and power. And
Yeah, but there must be some rules of, though it is virtual group or something, and we are a part of this group, then we should follow the rules and limitation. That's it is naturally the responsibility comes to all members. So yeah, sometimes let just take it as a part of our own responsibility. Sometimes because we feel that it is kind of injustice to self, uh, but it is because of some limitation, as we are in association, as we are in a group. So we have some common platform, we need to be on the same page. But if there is a wrong information spreading by WhatsApp group kind of things, then definitely you can challenge the person, and the person is not ready to fight logically. It means he just, or he or she is not that intelligent to answer your questions. So I I I think let's not pay attention to that. Let's not pay attention to that because it is hurting you. And it is not always to prove that you are right. Sometimes they are wrong, and let's not prove them they are wrong. One day they will become aware that they are wrong. Give them opportunity to think upon their own opinion. So that way you can convince yourself and go ahead, because it is blocking your further thinking pattern. Right now I can say that, but if you yeah, you will get my number, and if you want to discuss it in detail, most welcome.
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It's a difficult
And so thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity. I'm really glad that you guys are doing such kind of ventures. Wish you all the best. Happy New Year. I wish you best mental health in your life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
We'll
everyone.
invite
Jai
the
Bhim.
Thank you, Jai Hind.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Jai
Year.
Bhim. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to I would like to come again whenever you give me opportunity.
Definitely.
Thanks.
No
Yeah.
problem. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Jai Bhim.
Thank you.